Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Ron Vainberg here with your tip of the week. Very quickly, we're going to talk about what nobody really expected, and that is mortgage rates to go up after the Fed made their move. I've talked time and time again that you have to focus on what you can control, but now we've got to spread that a little bit wider now because with the Fed lowering interest rates, and we don't know what the future is going to be, there's a lot of disagreement in what the Fed is even talking about now after their move last week. Some are saying there's going to be a lot more reductions over the next year. Some are saying they don't really know. Some are now concerned about whether inflation is coming down too fast, which means they might have to do something that they didn't expect to do. Who knows? I don't know. I don't believe anybody knows. But there's a lot of information out there, and I always tell you I want you to educate yourself. But here's the thing you've got to realize now, and this is the thing you've got to focus on. With the Fed lowering rates, we've already seen buyer activity increase. More of those fence sitters are now coming back in, expecting that mortgage rates had dropped, which other than business channels, nobody's really talking about. The mainstream media is not talking about that mortgage rates have really risen. Yeah, not a lot, but they've gone up. We are seeing refi inquiries increase because a lot of people, again, were waiting, a lot of homeowners were waiting for this Fed decision. So all of these things happened. Activity has increased. Certainly you're going to get more business, but here's the thing you've got to focus on. There is going to be an incredible amount of pressure now on your time. You are going to be spending a lot of time now working with people, talking with people, fielding leads, fielding opportunities that right now are not going to go anywhere. So one thing you have to do is you've got to be, one, very cautious on how you spend your time because there's a lot of activities that may not lead to business right now. And that leads to the second tip. The second tip is you have to really very clearly track your database, track your conversations with your customers so you know exactly when to contact them back. The great thing is this activity is creating tremendous opportunity for the future of your business. Some today, some in the future. We have to continue to balance those two things. But then there's always going to be my one message that I'm never going to get away from. You've got to continue your other prospecting in some way, shape, or form. You have to maintain some type of balance to keep your network of business and your sources of business growing. Don't fall into the trap that so many LOs are already doing. They're backing off their prospecting, which anybody who's been listening to me knows that's going to give you the opportunity to seize more market share. So I want you to take advantage of it. What am I saying here? There's a lot of things to juggle. The pent-up buyer demand that's going to contact you, the refis that are going to contact you, developing your prospecting and continuing to develop those relationships. I'm giving you a boatload of things that your brain is probably saying, how in the world am I going to get this done? I am not suggesting it is easy. I am suggesting, though, you have to become very, very protective of your time. And for all of us that have these devices, anything that you're engaging in on this device that is a waste of time, okay, that you know is more of just, I call it the circle of stupidity. That's those things that we get involved with our friends or what have you, where we use them as interruptions or disruptions during our day. Whatever you need to do, you have to maximize now more than ever, not just working harder, but maximizing your efficiency and how you spend your time. If you found this helpful and you know someone else that this may help, forward this to them. If you're not currently receiving our tips of the week every single week, make sure you sign up. Make it a great week. We'll see you next week. Take care.
I hope you enjoyed my tip of the week. Want to get a clear path to building your business? Click the link below to get your free Originator Breakthrough Blueprint.